Welcome back to Peace, Love and Tarot. This reading is for Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And Leo, this is your intuitive tarot reading for May the 4th to the 17th. It's a 2-week reading just for this time round, guys, because I have been a little bit sick. So it's for the fortnight instead of the week. We have for you the Leap Oracle card. That's really similar to the Fool energy. We have Niyamas underneath that. We've got the Seven of Pentacles, Page of Cups, the Devil, Wheel of Fortune, the Chariot, and the Three of Cups. So some really big energies here, guys. Three out of 6 major arcana, meaning it's fairly significant, you know, what you're processing at the moment, what you're moving through. That Seven of Pentacles is coming out so much at the moment, and I just feel that the situation that we're facing in the world at the moment has really pushed a lot of us to do a bit of a life stock take and to kind of consider, you know, where we might be getting value, where things might be falling short, you know, where we might be putting time and energy in the wrong places, and really sort of making adjustments. We've got Devil energy here as well, sort of indicating that there could be some sense of toxicity that needs to be released or cleared, or maybe a person in your midst that's just doesn't have your best interests at heart. And with that Wheel of Fortune, I'm really feeling a really unexpected change, you know, maybe the tables are really turning, the luck is really changing for you. So I think really you've got to be open to synchronistic change over the next fortnight. We do have a strong sense of moving on, moving forward with the Chariot to times where I really think that you're going to be, you know, reaping the rewards and celebrating the harvest. So we'll get to the tarot. I'm just going to go to the oracles first. I'm going to start with Niyamas. And it's funny because sometimes it's not until I actually sort of, you know, do that initial little overview that I really start to see what's going on here. I really feel that Niyamas is actually reflecting and echoing this Three of Cups energy. So Niyamas is about the law of personal observance. And I'm just reading the first part of the explanation here, and it says, you're beginning to reap the rewards of the inner transformational work you've done. This is just the beginning of a lifelong practice of personal observance. Tune into what your soul needs at this moment. Are there toxins in your body or soul that need to be purified? Are you experiencing contentment or sentosa for all the blessings you've been given? Are you using your tapas, disciplined energy, to take you towards your divine purpose? So I see that, you know, about getting into the place where you will be reaping the rewards of the transformational work that you've done. You know, that really is the Three of Cups. These people here are celebrating the harvest, you know, celebrating the fact that they've laid the foundation, they've planted the seeds. And then, you know, there will be the season coming in your near future here, Leo, where you will actually, you know, you'll actually get the fruits of your labors. They will be delivered to you. But obviously, in order to get to that place, there's a certain amount of preparing the land and, you know, planning and maybe purging out the old to get there, and, you know, reflecting on the things that are working and not working in our lives. So that's what I'm really seeing there. It's saying that, you know, the work that you're doing now, you will be rewarded. There is, you know, that time coming where you'll be reaping what you have been sowing. And leap. You go first, the universe will catch you. Well, this is pretty much the Fool energy right here, Leo, from the Oracle deck. So if you know about the Fool energy, it's really about, you know, taking a leap of faith and beginning to walk a new journey, a new path, even though you may not know just now, you know, where that's heading or what the destination is. You know, this combination of the Wheel of Fortune and the Page of Cups really talks about unexpected change and unexpected turn of events in your life. I really feel that for some of you, there may be a fork in the road, a new pathway opening up. I do see you moving forward on that. And this card here is your confirmation that, you know what, just you know, start walking and trust the journey, have hope, have faith. And, you know, the universe will support you. It just needs to know that you are committed to that change by taking those first tentative steps. So I'll just check in the book here if there's anything else I want to say about that. That's pretty much, yeah, just say it is normal to feel maybe a little bit, you know, anxious about that level of change. But at the moment, we're all going through great change, and it's all to, you know, to move us closer to really celebrating the good things in life. So in the recent past here, yeah, I mean, I see the Seven of Pentacles here. I feel like, you know, some of you have been going through a period in your life where you've been reevaluating, and also, you know, taking that reevaluation of what actually brings you satisfaction, what actually brings you fulfillment in your life. I mean, the Seven of Pentacles shows this person here who's been tending to this bush, who's been working hard, and there's been a certain amount of success achieved by putting in the time and the energy, the blood, sweat and tears. But there's come a point where you are kind of resting on that garden tool there and sort of thinking, you know what, I'm not actually sure if I'm willing to continue investing in this, because even though, you know, I've gotten a certain amount of achievement here, it's either not what I desire, or it's not giving me enough, or it hasn't met my expectations. There is a sense of, well, I'm feeling a bit apathetic about this now. I don't know if I want to continue with it. I think I want to have a change of course here. That's what I'm feeling with this. So, you know, the Pentacles energy, it can be something to do with our sense of, you know, security, stability. Some of you might now be willing to sacrifice those things in order to walk a new path, in order to leap into the unknown. That could be an explanation there as well. I think you really are sort of, you know, reflecting on a sense of attainment in a situation and thinking, I don't actually know if what I've, you know, gotten back is really worth what I've put into it, and I think I want to take my time and energy somewhere else. Now we do have the Devil, and I drew a clarifier for that. I've got the Knight of Swords. So in this situation, you know, you might be dealing with a devil energy or a sense of toxicity, and obviously that can come in so many different forms. You know, you might be dealing with somebody who is exercising a certain amount of control over the situation, and that might be why, you know, there is this kind of feeling of, you know, do I stay or do I go? There might be a bit of a hold on you. Maybe there is somebody that is kind of manipulating you into putting all your time and energy in, but they're just not giving you, not giving you that back in a sense. It can indicate codependency in relationships. Codependency obviously can look like lots of different things, you know, relying on each other for, social interaction, or, you know, staying in a partnership for financial reasons, those kinds of things. It can be, you know, dealing with, addictions and all of those kinds of things, but really it's an illusion. So this could have been sort of an illusion that you had in your life, an illusion of security and stability. There might have been an illusion of, you know, hollow promises or expectations, and so you ploughed on, you did your bit, you planted the seeds, you kept on tending to the relationship, the job, whatever it was. But, you know, you've got to the point where, you've realised, well, I'm doing my end of the deal, I'm keeping up my end of the bargain, but I don't feel like I'm getting that in return. So therefore, I just want to take it elsewhere, is what I'm feeling. And the Knight of Swords, you know, you might be dealing with somebody who does really push back on you, who is argumentative or harsh in their communication. It can be also that there might be a communication that goes down with this person that's really going to maybe even blow things up, and it's going to change your situation quite dramatically. It could come to a heated head, a sense of haste quite quickly. What else there? Yeah, the Knight of Swords is also a reminder to, you know, if you are going to have a communication with this person, to do so in a calm way, because the Knight of Swords can be that sort of really harsh energy as well. It can also indicate really fast progress. So I really feel that if you can clear this sense of toxicity or this illusion, or have that breakthrough, reveal that truth, whatever it is, then it's going to be full steam ahead, because we can really see that there is a big sense of change in this reading. Because as the focus energies with the Wheel of Fortune and the Page of Cups, that is exactly what I see. So there's a sense of a karmic contract coming to completion. Maybe, you know, you had to be in this situation for a certain amount of time, but that time is up now, and maybe that's why you're kind of getting to the stage where you feel like it's run its course. There's not much more energy that you can put in. You feel like you're only still going to get the same results, but you desire a greater sense of growth. Together with the Page of Cups here, I feel like this is unexpected change. So I feel like things are going to happen quickly. The sliding doors are going to shift quickly, or, you know, the illusion or this devil energy or the toxicity, the toxic side or the underbelly of the situation is going to be revealed, in a fast sense for you. And, I really feel that this is unexpected change, and you should expect the unexpected. And you are beginning, on an unknown journey now. The Wheel of Fortune does talk about a luck change. This is about, clearing the slate and beginning a whole new cycle, potentially a 10-year cycle. We're in 2020. So many of us were wrapping up that decade in 2019 and really, really starting to, purge old energies, people, situations, and really, really start into the new. There is a sense of, getting back in your, young, playful energy after a time where you might have felt a bit worn out, a bit tired. It's a great sense of play and creativity, with that Page of Cups. There could also be a water sign person, so Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, that somehow has something to do with this situation, somehow helps you shift this wheel. But, the Page of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune together can definitely talk about synchronicity or spontaneity as well. So, this situation with this devil energy could come to a head through a synchronistic event, something you see on social media, something you just chance, the chance encounter of what you come across. And I feel like that's going to have you moving on that new fool's journey, taking that leap of faith. Here we have the Chariot. The Chariot is a big card of moving on, and I want to pair that here with the Three of Cups, and I drew a second one for that, and we have the Nine of Pentacles. So this is about you moving on to a place of, self-sufficiency, of independence and quality. If the Seven of Pentacles is about sort of reassessing whether you have the level of value that you want in your life, the Nine of Pentacles is about, feeling like you have an abundance of value and luxury in your life, but maybe it's taken a move away from another individual or another energy or something that's kept you chained, that career, that toxic friendship, whatever it is. I feel a sense of you, going out on your own here in some way, starting a journey on your own. And you will celebrate that. It'll be a celebrated journey. You are going to reap the rewards. You are going to celebrate that harvest. It might not be in this fortnight, but it will be down the track. The Chariot talks about, moving forward at pace once you achieve a certain amount of alignment in your life. So these sphinxes here, you can see they're kind of pointing in slightly different directions, and the idea is that they can represent the imbalances in ourselves, the sense of indecision and that kind of thing. And it's when we bring that into alignment, when we make those clear decisions, when we know exactly, the action that we need to take, and we start taking it, that's when these sphinxes come into alignment and propel the stone chariot forward at pace. And it all happens just with the will and intention alone. Like, Charioteer doesn't have any reins, just the magician's wand. And the Chariot's a great card of victory. So it says there really is a strong victory to be had. Some of you might even be physically moving places, moving houses as part of this kind of transition that's happening when that Wheel of Fortune turns. But yeah, like I said before, it will be a victory worth celebrating, and you are moving into a place where you are going to be quite magnetic, abundant, charismatic, maybe really magnetizing much more high vibrational situations and people into your life after the period that you may have attracted the opposite energies. So that's really exciting, Leo. It really means that you have everything you need, all the resources to make this on your own, to make this new journey, to walk this new road under that leap energy. Okay, Leo, I'm going to draw a couple of keywords just to close out here. Serenity and flexibility. Yeah, I think serenity is really where you're headed, into this place where you can be a lot more relaxed. You're working on your sense of emotional fulfillment and, self-satisfaction as well. Once you kind of release this devil energy and this wheel turns. And flexibility, I guess it's just that reminder to, when we are starting a new journey under that full energy, sometimes we have to release structure in our lives. We have to be willing to step into the unknown. We have to be willing to take risks. And, that can mean that we need to really work on our sense of adaptability and our willingness to be flexible and to give up on expectations and ideals that we may have in mind. Okay, Leo, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Do keep in mind it's a general reading and it won't be for everyone. Feel free to leave me a message. Always love to know how it's playing out in your daily life and if it resonates. And I'll see you back here next week for another reading.